Good morning, everybody. It is January 7th, 2019. I'm Matt McRae with Chelsea Insurance Group. I just wanted to say thank you for joining us on our live stream and conference call today. I tell you what, 2018 was a fantastic year for Chelsea Insurance Group. We did a lot of things. We brought on a ton of new agents. We did a lot of production. It was a fantastic year, and I would just like to thank each and every one of you for your participation in making and helping Chelsea Insurance Group continue to grow and have a phenomenal year. So thank you very much. Hope everybody had a great holiday season, a very happy new year, and you're ready to start off and kick this year off with a and have a very prosperous year this year. So let's go ahead and jump into the meeting here. Today we're going to talk about, I've got a few notes to talk about, and we're going to talk. So let's just jump in. So last year we averaged $853.61 as an annual premium for our final expense policies. That broke down to $71.13. And I tell you what, that was a great number to hit. I'm very happy that we hit that number. But this year, I have set a goal that we are going to do $80 per month as an average premium for our policies. That's a little over a 10% increase from where we were. That's a $960 annual premium. And we're going to go over things with you throughout the year that's going to help get you to those types of numbers. But I tell you what the one form that we used last year, our agents used this form, is the one contributing factor, I believe, that brought us to the $71.13. And I know all of our agents aren't using this form yet. The agents who, if you take a look at our sale and you break it down by agent, there's certain agents that always submit sales that are, $40, $50 a month. There's certain agents that submit sales that are always $100 or more per month. The agents are getting the same leads, things. The only thing that I could find that when I talk with these agents is the thing that sets the agents apart who are writing the higher premiums is the fact that they're using this one form. So let's go ahead and bring that form up here real quick. It's this one here. It's the U.S. Government Social Security Administration, basically life expectancy table blended in with the average funeral cost. And this funeral cost comes from the National Funeral Association directors. So this is what projected numbers are going to be. So if you take a look at this and you utilize this in your presentations when you're selling final expense, it's going to help you get those bigger cases. So let me just show you, for example. Let's say you're meeting with a male who is, say, 60 years old. So you'll show him here this chart where his life expectancy is 20.42 more years. It ages him out to 80 years old. The quote, or the amount of cost that he's going to need just to cover his funeral, that doesn't count any other expenses that comes up at the time somebody passes away. This isn't going to cover any surviving spousal income or anything. This is just the expected funeral cost when he dies in 20 years from now. And that is $24,117. If you're using this form in your presentation and you're showing them these numbers, how can you walk away with just selling them a $10,000 or a $7,000 or an $8,000 policy? Yeah, I get it. Some people can only afford that much insurance, and if you're going to get what you can get. But if you're not asking for the sale on the amount of insurance that they need, what happens is somebody comes in behind you and shows them this sheet, and the person says, wow, why did they only get me $8,000 or $10,000? If this is what I need, what's going to happen? They're going to cancel your policy, and they're going to sign up with the agent that came in and gave them and showed them the coverage that they need. Now, if they can't afford that amount, completely understandable. Back down to one of the lower amounts so you can at least get them some coverage, because what's better than no coverage? Some coverage is always better than no coverage. So this form is located in, you can download this by itself, or you can download the entire sales presentation binder, or you can have us ship you one out. I think we're only charged, we don't use the big black binder anymore with the everything. We put it into a smaller binder. I can't remember exactly what we charge, somewhere around $60, $75 or $99 or something like that. But it is available on the website. So look for this sheet. Take this sheet's just as important as the application itself. That's what I believe. If you haven't shown them this sheet and gone through that with them, I don't even know. This is just as important as the application that you're filling out. So make sure that you show them that. So let's get back here. So some notes that I wanted to talk about today. Moving forward this year, for the year 2019, we're going to do live stream on the first and third Monday of the month. We're only going to do these twice per month for the year 2019. We no longer have the USA or the Facebook leads. Our $10 lead continues. This lead has provided our agents with the highest success ratios. The agents get these leads in their hands much quicker. So if you're not on the lead program yet, I highly encourage that you just start placing a weekly lead order. Come to the site every other week, whatever it is, buy 20, 30, or 40 leads. I recommend 30 to 40 if you're doing face-to-face sales, because every lead is not going to turn into an appointment. And you need to be running 15 to 20 appointments minimum. And in order to do that, you need 30 to 40 leads. These live streams that I do on a weekly or on a bi-weekly basis now, if there's anything, I got a typo there. If there's anything that you would like to discuss on these live streams, shoot me an email. I'd love to get feedback from the agents. What's working, what's not working, what you would like to have more information on. So send me that information. Send me an email. And it's matt@chelseainsuranceGroup.com. The next thing I want to talk about is the telesales program. Now, if you want to participate in the telesales program, we do discount the leads down a couple more dollars because it's easier for us to generate a lead on a statewide basis rather than just in your few zip codes or counties that you're providing. So if you are an agent who wants to start doing telesales, we now have the opportunity where you can do the telesales program and get your leads for only $8. Next thing I want to show that talks about the telesales. If you are interested in doing telesales, let's jump over here to the website. Once you're on our website here, if you want to get more information, and learn about the telesales opportunity that we offer, up in the main menu bar, if you click "We're Home," you'll see there's a little drop down in the main menu, and it says telesales. So if you click on telesales, it's going to bring you over to the page that discusses our telesales program. So let's take a look at this. Final expense telesales. More and more consumers prefer to do business over the phone and internet instead of having strangers in their homes. And there's a little form here that you can fill out with your name, email, and phone, and just click on the submit. And if we get that information from you, we're going to shoot you out an email and give you some additional information. But let's take a look at some of the benefits and stuff. You're able to work completely from home. There's no more adverse weather to deal with. if you live in the north and you're going to be dealing with a lot of snow this year, if we get snow, you don't have to worry about that. It's a great way to catch people at home too, because if you're able to do telesales and the weather is bad, your customers and your clients, your prospects aren't leaving the house either. You don't have to leave the house. And before you could do telesales, if it bad weather, if you couldn't sell over the phone, you just had to wait till you could go see them. Now you actually have the opportunity to be able to sell it over the phone and stay out and not worry about that bad weather. No wear and tear on your car, no gas, no wasted windshield time, more time with your family, and you get more money to spend with the family because you have a much higher chance of closing more sales. So let's take a look at the income potential. So if you do 2 sales per week over the phone, and on the telesales, we just use numbers at $50 per month. Sorry about that. We just use numbers at or at $50 per month. That's not even our average premium, but that's $600 per year times a 75% advance. That's a $450 commission. You do 2 of those, that's $900 in advance that you make. Now, if you do 3 sales per week, you're making a $1,350 advance. 4 sales, it's $1,800, and 5 sales, you're at $2,250 in advance. So, how many leads does it take to do that? Well, we recommend that you get 100 leads per week. Bare minimum, if you're doing telesales, you need 50. Because you're going to blow through. You'll realize you can't keep yourself busy enough to be able to talk to enough people if you're only getting 20 or 30 leads on a weekly basis for telesales. So in order for the telesales to work, we recommend that you're getting 100 leads a week, or you maybe order 100 leads every other week, or whatever it is, every 10 days. Every week and a half, place another order for 100. We will accept orders as low as 50 leads on the telesales. But I'm telling you, you got to get as many as you can. Basically we talk here about it's simple as pie. Everything for your sale can be handled over the phone with the carrier. We only use 1 or 2 carriers depending on your states. 100% commission with a 9-month advance for approved agents with an $8 exclusive telemarketed leads. So the 100% commission is on our 2 newest carriers that we're offering that do telesales. If you currently are already contracted with us, and you don't want to pick up these, if some of the carriers that you're doing, you've got a different commission, you have a different commission schedule, that's fine. But the carriers that we're recommending that you use, the commission level that we can offer you with those carriers that are very telesales friendly. And what I mean by that, it's a very simple process to get telesales done with these 2 new carriers that we're using. So if you're interested, though, highly suggest that you just come to the website, chelseaInsuranceGroup.com. On the home tab up at the top, click on telesales. Come down here, fill in your name, your email, and your phone, and hit the submit button. Later that day or next day, depending on when you fill that form out, we will follow up with a phone call or an email to you with additional information on how to get yourself contracted and move it forward on the telesales program. So let's jump back over here to the PDF. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to discuss today. I know this is the first one of the year. I know this is kind of a short call, but really I wanted to just kind of discuss a few of the changes. These calls are only going to be twice a month, first and third Monday. And the $10 lead program continues, and we can do those $10 leads for as low as, oh, there is a special order form that's not in our store yet to qualify for the $8 lead program. And in order to get those $8 leads, those do come statewide. We'll start with your home state if that's a good state to do telesales in. If it's not a good state to do telesales in, or it's not big, or whatever, you will need to be have non-resident licenses in some additional states. I recommend about 5 or 6 states, but even if you start with 3 or 4, you'll be fine. If you want any assistance in picking out what states that we feel are going to be the best states for you, shoot me an email. One other thing, just to note, we do have a training manual for the agents who want to do the final expense telesales. Um, I, Lee has been putting this together, and over the past few weeks, it's got some great information in there. I think right now, today, at this point, it's approximately 35 pages long. Some of the information that we include in there is going to be training, how to get started. It's got the phone scripts that you're going to say. It's got objection rebuttals. It's got a ton of information. It's got information about the carriers, how to process the applications, how to get yourself up and running, how to get situated. So all of that is included in the training manual. We'll give the training manual out to you once you've committed and you've said that you're going to be doing telesales with us. So we do need that commitment from you that you're working with Chelsea Insurance Group. You want to do the telesales. And so once we get that from you, we'll email the training manual out to you. But I think right now at this point, it's about 35 pages long, packed with a lot of great information. The script is a few pages. Rebuttals in there. There are some great rebuttals. Those rebuttals will actually work whether you're doing telesales or face-to-face. So there's some great information in that training manual. But that's it for today. Thank you for joining this live stream or calling in. We appreciate everything that you guys are out there doing, helping grow Chelsea Insurance Group. Thank you very much, and have a great year. Have a great day. Have a great week.